Hey, welcome back. We have a knife here. When I first got into Roosevelt's, I got a knife, I think it was seal number 1202, if I recall correctly. It's slipping my mind, but I think it was serial number 1202. And it was a Darkwash radial pattern. And I really liked it. And I ended up having to trade it in order to get another knife that I wanted. It was the only one that the seller would accept as a trade for one that I was really after. And I was like, always like, oh, I'm gonna get another one at some point here. And some point is here. So let me just get some of this junk off here. Number 1457. This little run of Darkwash radials had not only the handle Darkwash, but the blade as well, which I think is really cool. So I liked the original one, but like the contrast of, you know what? I really like the original one too. I'm gonna say I like them about the same. This one's got like maybe a little bit of oil on the tip or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it was maybe a little bit of oil or something. But that is pretty freaking cool to have like the full Darkwash. I've talked about it in some other videos, but I really like the Rosies with the Darkwash hardware match. Like it's pretty cool when they have the satin tie and stuff. Like I like those as well. Don't get me wrong, but this is my preference right here. So this one's like, to me, about the perfect radial. It's got Darkwash everywhere. I do like the radial and polished, but I really like the radial and the Darkwash. That is a little throwback right there to the original one that I had. So definitely excited to have this. It feels like it was used a little bit, but you can't tell by looking at it if so, which is interesting. It really speaks to this particular finish. It's just very hard to tell if anything's been used at all. Yeah, which makes for a really cool model. The radial Darkwash feels really good in hand. It's you know, top 2 or 3 for me. You know which one I really liked was the Radial Frag. It was also great in hand, but this one's my favorite in hand so far. But man, every time you touch this blade and stuff, you get smudges on it. Very smudge happy design on the blade. The handle's great. You can't see anything ever on it. Love this as it's called, Silver Surfer finish from a handle perspective, but the blade is pretty high maintenance. This right here, not gonna see anything on that. So yeah, really excited to have this back in the collection, and action on this one is superb. It does seem like it was used a little bit because it's not super sharp. So I may have to touch it up a little bit. It's not bad, but it could use like a little strop maybe. So I may take a little bit of a closer look after this video and see what's going on there. I can't tell if it's been sharpened maybe. It looks like it's maybe been stropped. Like sometimes when they get stropped, you see like a little line right above the edge where the person like just lightly grazed the Darkwash. You can kind of see it right here, right? Here, let me zoom in on that. See, like right above the edge, the Darkwash is a little more faded. So someone probably tried to strop it or something like that, if I had to guess. But it's definitely got a slippery edge on it. It's not super sharp. There are parts of it that are sharp, but not the whole thing. So that's what I do. I just find a little groove in my fingernail, run it along there, and if it slips out of the groove, it's usually because it's not very sharp. You can really see that Magna Cut etching show through on this finish. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's a nice one. So very excited to have another one of these back in the collection, because this was my very first Rosie for the most part. Like, it did have the regular stonewash finish, not the Darkwash finish, but man, every time, just such good lockup, such good action. Yeah, it's good to have this one back in the collection. So that's about it for now. Just another little me getting crazy with my collecting video. I don't have to really show a lot of the insides of the Rosies in the videos that I've done, but they have really nice milling out of the insides. Very effective design in terms of weight reduction and stuff. So probably get this guy on the strop today, get it done correctly, and see what kind of use this might see. This feels like a knife I could really see myself carrying. I do love this, but I very rarely carry it. I haven't quite figured out why that is. I think I'm just the pocket clips on these are a little susceptible to taking some wear. So maybe that's what it is, so that I know it can get some wear on the pocket clip. But these are really cool ones, very contrasting. Like, this is, you know, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker as the Rosies go. So really neat little pair right there. I could just have these two in the collection. Like, I have the older ones from like a perspective of collecting the early Rosies that, you know, like kind of represent how they came to market, which I think is really cool. There's a lot of cool variety, but if I just had to have two Rosies,